Well, here we are. I think everything is working as it should be. Let's just get the audio up on the screen so I can see what is going on. Where's my audio? Yeah, so we've got a bit of audio. Oh, what happened to this though? That's better. Let's do that. Okay. We're live. Don't know if I can see what's going on the screen from here. I'm blind as a bat. Okay. Screen's moving a little bit. That's good. Okay. What I'm going to do tonight? Let's just get into it. I'm going to do a little bit of a live stream, a little bit of live stream music making. We're going to make a song. Make a song. Here we go. So I need to get dressed for success. So I'm gonna get my guitar on, plug that in. I've got my Old Faithful, the Aria. I'm just gonna call the Old Faithful Red. So I've got red going. What is going on? I'm hitting things. It's getting quite crowded in here. That's what's going on. Okay, so I'm assuming you can hear me okay. I can see green. I can see everything kind of going the way it should be. It's good. What we've got is the looper. It's going to be really awkward, I think, flicking over screens all over the shop. So what we'll do instead, just let's me reach all the way over here, is I'll flick over between different views that way so you can see what's going on. I've got one camera pointed at the feet and then other cameras pointed elsewhere. So what we've got here is the RC5 looper with a GP5 Valton effects pedal, M-Vave, M-Vave. It's a 4-switch MIDI foot controller. But if I hold down foot switches A and B together, I get foot switch E, and then if I hold C and D together, I get foot switch F. So it's got technically 6 buttons. So I can flick. I'm using that to flick between the sound effects for the guitar on the GP5, and I've got my iRig Blue Board 4 buttons only configured to control the RC5 looper, plus an FS. I think it's an FS6 foot switch with A and B, so it's got 6 as well. Alright, so the first thing I always do is I start with a drum beat, and I've got this one programmed in already, and I've got the volume switch, so you guitar, I can bring the guitar in when I want to, so I'm going to leave that kind of off for the time being. I just want to tune up the guitar first though. So let's just make sure it's in tune. Because I learned that from my church days, playing with other musicians. If you're out of tune, it just sounds so bad. So I just tune up whenever I need to. So that's all tuned now, that's good. The tone, I've left pretty much everything the way it was last time we played. Now that drum beat in the background, I can control the volume of that to a degree with the RC5 looping pedal. So I'm going to leave it kind of low for the time being so that it's not overpowering. And that beat, I've got foot controller switch D here set up to control tempo. I love not bad like that. I just keep tapping my foot until I hear something I like the groove of. That sounds pretty good. You can play around a little bit with it. So with the setup, syncopated rhythms most. Alright, I really like that. I'm gonna go with that one. So I'll save that. Shuffle going, but it's a bit quick, so we'll slow it down a bit. Yeah. Just want to get used to the rhythm of that. Okay, so now what I do is I play a bit of see how volume plays a big part. I'm trying to think of a rhythm to play over that, some kind of a, not a melody yet, more of a rhythm. And I'm trying to think, how do I put my voice on that with what key? A sometimes works for me. Or E. had a thought about what the theme of the music is going to be, or the theme of the song. I was going to dedicate it to a type of food, and I thought cheese. Cheese would be good. So cheese. Oh yeah, I love you, cheese. That we eat, we put it in our mouth and chew it down. Alright, I'll set it onto a loop so we can kind of practice with it. What I do is I play the rhythm a few times before I put the loop in. Otherwise I get the timing wrong. Sometimes we've got to do these things. Now, with the loop, one shot of 5, dub modes over dub, record play. Oh yes, must have the start immediate, fade out. Oh, one measure, fade time, one measure. 2 measures, no, we want 42. Huh? Immediate fade out measure. Ooh, something not right there. This is always the problem when we do these things live. What? Letting me do something here. I want to be able Cheese, 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 just yellow cheese makes me breathe. Alright, so I've got to add a chorus to this. What I'll do, I'll work out a few more words for my cheese song, and I'll work out a chorus, and we'll do that tomorrow, because it's late, and I wanted to do a quick and dirty Tuesday before I go to bed, which is happening really quick, let me tell you. So that's my music creation process that you just saw. That's what I do. I don't think it sounds too bad for a first draft, but yeah, we'll make some make a chorus to it. what I might do is add a few more chords to it as well, just to blow it out a bit more. It's fun doing 3-chord progressions, but with music theory, there's this. There are these numbers of chords, up to 6, 7 chords you can have in a progression to make it a bit more interesting. And you don't have to use like all major chords and things like that either. So it's all major chords, so it's a bit of a rockin' tune, which I like. So you're going to watch the evolution of my music ability. What's going to happen is, I'll put a chorus together. I might make a few more chord changes to it to give it a bit more of a life to it. It'll get boring real quickly, as you can tell. I'll put some music theory around that to make that happen. And I want to throw in some triad ideas that I've been trying to learn as well. And with that, we should be able to make a reasonably interesting song. I'm just going to check to see if there's any chats there. No chats, no views, which is fine. So what I might do is call it there. It ends nicely. There's a bit of background noise I've got to work out here too. Can you hear it? I'm pretty sure it's... No, it's not. Oh, I know what it is. No, it's not that either. Alright. Some fault finding to do tomorrow as well. Alright, that was fun for a little bit. I love the GP5, man. Just love the sound of it. Alright, I will turn everything off and say goodnight. I will see you guys next time. I'll put something together with a bit more finesse next time. It's always rough when you do live. So what I'll do is do a bit of prep work in the background so we don't have so many issues, and then make it happen again. Thank you for watching this video. There'll be more coming like this. I just love making music. And like I said before, there's a really simple process I follow to try and get music happening. So I'll share what I do, see if it makes any sense to you, and maybe encourage you to do the same kind of stuff. Who knows? Who knows? Big world out there. Big world out there with lots of people with talent. And you might be one of them to do something really cool with music. That'd be really good. I'm going to try to. But it's always a little bit of hit and miss. Which is fine. It's the way it's supposed to be. Alright, on that note, I just like to say a goodbye, good night, and I'll see you next time, which will be hopefully tomorrow, because I actually want to see if I can make this song turn into something that I can play around with some more. Yeah. Okay, good night. See you soon. Bye.